Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and today we're just going to do a short video on freeze drying sweet potatoes. And these are the sweet potatoes that I grew in the garden. And look, I've been saving them for months and months and months. And so I don't want to touch them with these gloves and get them dirty. Can y'all see in there?
Yeah.
Okay, and so these are, to watch the video about the growing these, go to our channel on one of the playlists in the gardening and you'll see the sweet potatoes, okay? And it's all about that. But I just want to do now the freeze drying of them, and I've already, I steamed them in the microwave. I have some special bowls that I use. And then what I'm doing is I'm slowly taking, while they're warm, it's easier, I'm taking the peel off. I guess you could do it when they cool down too. That's just as easy.
Peel it like with a potato?
I peel it after. Yeah. No, it's just easier if you just peel it later, I think.
Yeah.
Than when you peeling it first. And then I just am going to be taking and cutting little pieces and putting them on the freeze-dry tray. I'm going to be using the silicone mat. I'm using the silicone mat to keep it from sticking. And these can be eaten as treats, or you can rehydrate these and have them for meals. But I want to show you, if Boris will give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a jar and show you what it looks like.
Awesome.
Okay, so there's actually some beets in here too, but these are different kinds of sweet potatoes in here. And these are all freeze-dried, and they've been in here about a year. So I just want to show you how great it is. So we're going to get started on this. I'm going to load these up, pre-freeze them, and then we will show you in a couple of days. It's probably going to take about 30 hours to freeze dry them. We'll show you everything and to take you through the process. So I just wanted to show you that. That's what I'm working on. It's like a little lengthy, but aren't they beautiful? Those came out of the garden.
Wow.
Purple sweet potatoes. We'll be back. Okay, I just want to show you guys what I've got so far here. It's just wonderful to be able to grow your own stuff and freeze dry it. And this, I'm saving the skins for the dog, or I might put it in the worm bin. And y'all can watch the videos about my worm bins on our channel also. What I wanted to show you is that I'm using the napkin on some of these potatoes. If there feels like there's too much moisture, and if some of them feel like that they were falling apart, like this right here, it kind of fell apart, so I squeezed it into like a potato ball, and then I just squeezed out a lot of the moisture like that, and then I can freeze dry this kind of as a little glob. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and we'll be finishing this up and we'll get to the next step. Okay, I got 2 more trays to do, and then we'll be done. You know, if you buy some vegetables, the ones that have the most color in them are the ones that are the best for you. And sweet potatoes have so much fiber in them. They are low glycemic index, so they are really good superfood. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you one more thing. This is the last tray. These are the I call them white sweet potatoes, but they're yellow instead of orange. I took a paper towel and I squeezed out a lot of water and flattened this out to make kind of like a chip. So let's see what happens after the freeze drying session with these. I just wanted to show you that prior, and then we'll open it up after the freeze dry is done and see what happens. Okay, I have everything that is from the freezer now loaded into the freeze dryer. A little bit of ice crystals here. Pull those off if you want, but otherwise no big deal. Everything is pre-frozen. I didn't grow these, just the white and the purple. And so now, what I do is I like to wipe with a wet rag the seal before I close it, because you want the seal to have a black, thick line all the way around. If there's a broken line, let's see, don't seem to have one. But if there is a broken line, it's not all the way. You can move this little black seal out. Pull it out just slightly. You can pull it out just slightly. I feel like that if I wet it, I get a better seal. And then just double check all the way around that there's a black seal line. And that's it. So we're going to start this up. Let's say maybe, I think 30 something hours. Close drain valve. Don't forget to do that. Close your drain valve. Hit continue. And I think this is going to be about 30 hours. Maybe 35. See you soon. Hey guys. We're at a little over 23 and a half hours. And still drying. But here's the thing I don't like about the harvestright freeze dryer. One of my complaints is this. Oh no! I accidentally canceled it. Uh-oh! I've never done that before. More dry time. Huh. I don't even know what to do now. Well, y'all just saw me make a mistake. I touched that button. Now I just learned something. I just have to guess how many hours to do. I'm going to do 10 more, I guess. Well, at least this way I can go down, turn it off, check it, and then guess again. Anyway, it's all guesswork because the machine will finish drying and it's not always dry. And also, you don't know when that little orange bar, how long that is. You don't know. What does that mean? The orange bar doesn't give me a time. You know, 2 hours left, 4 hours left. It's just an orange bar that you can just gauge something by, but it's not enough. So, anyway, whew, I just learned something with y'all right now. Okay, we got it back drying, but I'm having to guess now. Anyway, this machine doesn't always dry. It says it's dry and it's not always dry anyway, so it's just as good of my guess as the machine's guess, I think. Okay, we are at 33 hours, a little over 33 hours, and I think it's ready. Let's hope it's ready. Let me show you how you do it. You just hit that arrow down, and it's going to be really quiet. And then we're going to undo the drain. It's going to be a loud hissing noise. And then open the door handle.
Oh, there's more water.
Right here. And it'll pop open. Now we got to be quick. Uh-oh.
Do they feel cold?
That one feels cold.
Uh-oh.
But I think it's just the edge of this. Okay, I think it's ready. That feels cold.
Uh-oh.
If it feels cold, I think they're ready. Let's take them. Okay, look. This is what you do. I usually hit no defrost, but tomorrow I want to do another freeze dry, so I'm going to hit defrost. All right.
Because right here is full of ice.
Listen
All of
to
this is
how
ice.
loud that thing is,
That's
you guys.
ice right there.
Yes, I showed them that earlier. I got Boris helping me, thank God now. So we're gonna take these in, and
we'll be back.
Oh, you gotta close the door and hit continue, and then it's gonna defrost. And then
we'll meet you guys in the kitchen.
We'll be back. Okay, everybody, we're gonna work quick, and I'll tell you why. Because the moisture in the air will start rehydrating these quick. So, I want to show you this. This is the jar that I had here. It's probably been a year now. I think I already showed y'all this. I'm not sure. I did too many episodes. I don't think I've showed you. I'm not sure. There's beets in here too. So I'm going to put some of these that feel cold. See, that feels cold. Usually if it's cold, then that means it is
It hasn't been fully
it's still got
formed
moisture
yet.
in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, excuse me there, Boris. I'm going to take a, this one right here, and I'm going to cut it. Let's see, because it feels cold. On the outside. Oh yeah, it's not done. See if you can do a video.
Oh, right.
Do you see that chunk of ice in the middle right there?
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm going to do, you guys?
I'm gonna put these back in.
I'm going to do a whole all night, even if it takes all night. But look at this. That one's perfect. That's perfect. I think
some of the very first stuff we freeze dried might have gone in.
I have to make an educated decision. I don't know. I'm gonna put these in the jar real quick because they are ready. Milo, I don't know Milo. And as you can see, I got my pajamas on because it's already nighttime and these have been in here forever. And let me put that there. I'm trying to decide what to do. These feel cold.
They feel cold.
Back. Some of these don't feel cold. Some of these are okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly... these are the balls that I made. Listen. Let's do this. Hear it? Oh, see, that's still cold in the middle. That one is. This one's not. These are pretty look. They're too thick. I put them in too thick, so that's what's taking so long.
But these are all cooked already, right? They're cooked.
Yeah, they're already cooked. Look, watch.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
Oh, wow.
That is great. Okay, what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to put some of these back into the freeze dryer. It's not going to hurt. I think I can start it back up. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we can.
I'm going to try. So,
we'll be back.
The ones that I think I'm just going to do them all.
Yeah, let's put them all back
Let's
in.
put them all back.
Okay, we'll be back with an update.
Let's get 40, 50 hours. Better be safe than sorry. Okay, everybody. If you guys have, anybody has experience with harvestright freeze dryer, let me know. I wanted to just put this back in and start drying again, and it won't let me. So I'm having to start all over with cooling the chamber and starting it all over again like normal. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to sense this stuff is dry and start drying. I don't know. So if there's a trick, you guys, let me know. But it looks like it's kind of sad because it probably has maybe 3 or 4 more hours left, and I'm tired and want to go to bed, and I didn't want to be pulling these out in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna waste electricity to get this done, and it looks like it's gonna start all over like a brand new process. So let's see what happens. Sorry, you guys. I was hoping to show y'all the whole thing and fill up the bags, but we're gonna have to wait a little longer again. Y'all are experiment with me on this one, that's for sure. I always say we do experiments here at the Mythical Forest, and this today was a definite experiment. Okay, everybody. I've had a good night's sleep, and I wasted a lot of electricity. Pastor, get out of the kitchen. Come on, get out. Stay. And so, anyway, they're dry now. So, you got to put your moisture packs in, oxygen absorbers, they're called, in the bag. And let's put one in each of these real quick. And then you start loading it up. I think I'm going to put all the orange ones in one bag. There, look. Now that's, nothing is cold.
That is
not one,
right.
yeah, not one thing is cold. Nothing. I like the sound. Listen. And it feels like really hard styrofoam. So this will last 20 years in a Mylar bag if you seal it right. Put your... Uh-oh. Look, 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 look.
Get it, boy.
It fell on the floor and he's got it in his mouth.
He ate that.
Listen, listen.
That sounds good, buddy.
He's having a hard time chewing it, huh?
Time chew.
He's like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Does not compute.
Tastes a little funny, doesn't it?
He's eating it.
Yeah, he's eating
That's
it.
sweet. Dogs love sweet potatoes. Actually, this would make a very good dog treat snack. I would probably cut them up a little smaller, so that it's easier for the dog to eat. That was a big chunk. He had just two. But these are really, sweet potatoes are one of the best treats. Instead of spending all that money and they put garbage in dog food and dog treats, the stuff they put in is awful. And you can make a natural treat for the dog and keep them in these jars. And, you know, it's a really good treat for a dog. So, but anyway, these will last 20 years in a Mylar bag. Look at that. That's the one that I squished and made into a ball. It squished out the moisture. So you can put sweet potato balls. You can make those chips, that big fat chip I showed you earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And I always try to squeeze all the air out. As much air as you can get squeezed out before we seal it. And I'll show you the sealer in a minute. But I want to get these in the bags real quick. We'll open that back up and make sure all the air's out. So let's keep going. Oh, let me show you this real quick.
Purple.
I left this on the counter last night on purpose because I wanted to show you guys this reconstituting just from the air. And see, some of it...
It's sticking.
Yeah, you see?
Ah, because it's like remoisturizing.
Yeah. And actually, I expected it to be worse. I expected that to be way worse. But let me show you this, you guys. This is lemon from lemon juice that was freeze-dried. It's lemons, and then I crushed it. Same as I did. And it's already gooey.
It's so a gummy bear.
You can't put things in a Ziploc bag and expect them to stay freeze-dried. They will not. Look, it's already reconstituting just from the moisture because the Ziploc does not keep it out. So I just want to show y'all. Oh, look. You see?
Yeah.
That was powder a few days ago.
Like this powder?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that'll eventually turn into...
goo.
Goo.
So,
okay.
yeah, I'm just shocked that didn't turn into goo quicker. So, especially overnight. But I just wanted to show everybody that because don't store anything in a Ziploc bag and expect it to stay freeze-dried. You got to use a mason jar or these Mylar bags and heat seal it. Okay, so I'm going to start putting in, I'm going to mix these, I think. So, listen. It's perfect. Let's see if Buster likes this one. Buster, do you want another sweet potato? Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's a yummy.
I probably shouldn't do that because that's just giving him the okay to stay here in front of me while I'm doing this. Okay, Buster, go to your place. Go on. Go to your place. Buster. Stay. So,
Sit.
Look at this ball.
Oh,
I thought it was a ball. It's not. Hey, hey, hey. There's one. Okay. I love the color. I mean, in that, look, the juice got on this one and had little spots.
little purple spots.
I love the color. I bet you could get a few of these, mash them up with regular potatoes, and just turn the whole batch purple and make balls.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm really happy I let this go a long time, so I know it's dry. But I don't like that I wasted electricity. But what are you going to do? That I cut a big chunk. That's a big chunk, and it's freeze-dried. All right, so look at that ball I made. I just squished it up, took the moisture out with a paper towel, and made a ball. Yeah, I think I'm going to put those balls in my jar because they're kind of cute. Okay. Let's see. all the air out. As much air as you can get out. And then let's get another, and we'll be done. Oh, so glad to be done. This took forever. It's partly my fault because I did make chunks, big chunks instead of small chunks. But all right, let's do this way. Let all that sweet potato powder. I'm not mix it with the other. Boris, are you getting sick?
That's my heartburn.
Your acid reflux?
Yeah.
Y'all send a message, leave a message on the comments. Tell Boris that he needs to get a grip on his acid reflux. I keep telling him to drink that pickle juice or to drink his apple cider vinegar every day, and he needs to stop drinking all the coffee. All right, so hopefully we got enough room in this jar. I love these little chips.
These little balls and chips.
Let's see, I'll put the chips in there. Maybe the chips will fit in that big one. But anyway, I just love to see on the counter how pretty that when I do the purple stuff. Yeah, the chips will fit in the big jar. I love that. It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
And then look at the powder, you guys. I'm going to give these to Buster. But the
you could use that as topping for ice cream if it was
oh
like something yummy.
Yes, you absolutely could. Well, actually, sweet potato would. I made sweet potato ice cream, and I'll have to do that one day on a video. Watch crumble. I mean, it literally powders. You can totally put this on ice cream. I made purple sweet potato ice cream, and it was really good, homemade. And you can put this in a see how this is crumbling? It's great. You could put that in a protein drink or anything. All that powder. I'm going to use that this morning on my protein drink with my banana. Let me give him a few scraps. Here, Buster. Come over here to your place. I don't want to reinforce bad behavior. Let's put you to your place and get your sweet potato treat. Yummy. Isn't that good? And you guys look. I'm going to have to do an episode on this. I made him homemade dog treats. I think I already showed you that.
One is a paw and one is a bone.
Yeah. I'll give you the paw today. And that's homemade, and it doesn't have all the bad stuff. So let me stop it, and then we'll bring the heater over here so that we can melt the batter. So what I do is I like to make sure all of the air is pushed out, and that's how I do it, like that. I push all the air out before I zip it up, and then it's ready for the sealer. And this little light right here is going to come on, and it makes a noise even, and it tells you when it's done. You just hold it. I got to start from the bottom, and I'll do 3 up. Just hold it down, and it's ready. And it's hot, heats it up, melts it. And that's it. Now it's ready. Label your bag, and it's ready for 20 years. Probably more than 20 years. I know that we opened some stuff up that's a couple years old, and it was just beautiful. Once you rehydrate it, it's just like a fresh from the garden. All right, let's see. So that's it. Okay, so that's it, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for me, leave me a comment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys got something out of this. We always do experiments, and we have tons of videos. If you go to our playlist, we have videos on everything. We have videos on the chickens and gardening and how to make fertilizer, composting, worm castings, even sleep videos and ASMR relaxation videos. We have all kinds of stuff. Go check out our playlist, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And then there's and hit the like button, the thumbs up button. And then also there's a notification button. If you push that, it will let you know when we have upcoming. And I try to do a premiere, and I try to let you know several weeks in advance of a couple of videos that are going to be coming out. So hit that notification button. And we also have a members channel, members only, where if you join, you get, one is for bloopers and behind the scenes and stuff that we would normally show the public. So you guys might like that. And then we also have growing cannabis and CBD. And that is another one that we have for members. So we have two selections that you can choose from. Thanks, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And God bless you. And get you some sweet potatoes and give it a try. I'm going to show y'all a little trick. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I'm trying to get this all defrosted as soon as possible. And I was trying to save on electricity, so I turned the defrost mode. But sometimes the defrost mode doesn't do it as quick as I wanted to. So there's chunks of ice. Instead of waiting for them to drip down into here, I am going to slightly pull this out. And then I'm going to pull this chunk of ice. Let me do it with the other hand. Pull the whole chunk of ice out. Woo! It's kind of heavy. And then I'm going to have to break it up so I can fit it into that bucket. But that's what the gist of it. And then there's another one on this side. Oops. Because I want to go ahead and start freeze drying another. I want to show you guys. This is freeze dry water that I am saving. This is from probably two separate freeze dries. Most of it's from the sweet potatoes, but I'm saving this because I'm using it to put it on my plants. I have some plants in the grow room indoors. And I feel like that it's better than tap water because there's probably not any chlorine in this water. The plants had that were once must have already filtered it out. And I feel like that it's a pretty good water to be using on my plants instead of water with fluoride and chlorine from the tap. So I reuse that water, especially in California. Water is gold. That's money going down the drain. So I reuse my water and I label it freeze dry and I use it on my plants.